Hello, my YouTube family, and welcome back to another reaction. Today, we are going to be doing more of The Weeknd, and this song is called Real Life. And of course, this one's coming in from Redu, who has requested a whole big block of The Weeknd songs. And the first few we've done have been absolutely insane. And yeah, if you guys like this type of content, please like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and most of all, leave a comment about what you think of these songs, what you think of is there another artist you want me to check out? And if you can do like Radu did, she went over to my Patreon channel. There's a link in the description bar, and from there you can have me check out songs, and I will do them for you. And that's fun. It is always fun, and we can chat over there. I leave kind of some behind the scenes of what I do in my life, which is kind of boring, but I'm trying to get out and not be self-sabotaging. I think I'm trying to learn from The Weekend, and not and be and actually talk to my friends. And so, without further ado, let's get into this one called Real Life, and let's see what this one. Hopefully, this one doesn't put me into tears. All right, let's go. That's cool. Nice beginning.
Tell him this boy wasn't meant for loving. Tell him this heart doesn't stay to war.
That's
I'll
cool.
be the same, never changed for nothing. It's all I know, never learned much more. Mama called me destructive. Oh yeah, said it ruined me one day. Yeah, 'cause every woman that loved me, oh yeah, I seem to push them away. That's real love. Oh, oh, oh. Real love, real love. Ooh, mama talking that real love. Oh, oh, oh. That real.
All right, so far, I really like the beginning. It almost had almost like a more of a metally sound to it with that beginning was really super cool. Then I do love, like that nice deep bass and stuff like that that comes in. Uh, it sounds like this is another one where he's talking about relationships and stuff like that, where he's having a hard time. He tends to like I take notes while I'm doing this so I can try and remember some of this stuff. But I see that with the women, he pushes them away. Yeah, with relationships, and, yeah, and his mother says that he has got, like, a destructive lifestyle, and it's gonna, like, kill him someday, and that's what can happen, when you kinda hate yourself sometimes, and you can do stuff, start doing drugs, alcohol, just because you feel so crappy about yourself, and, you end up pushing relationships away too. You find people that love you and care about you, like even family, not just like boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, that kind of stuff, but actually family members too that you'll actually start pushing away because you don't want to be helped or you feel like you're toxic to them too. And so like they'd be better off without you. And it's a bad vicious circle that you get into sometimes. And yeah, let's see what happens to him. It doesn't ever seem like I guess because he's never resolved the problem himself, because I always think like these songs usually, oh, talk about trouble, and then by the end, the problem's all solved. He doesn't seem to solve the problems by the end of the song, so I'm not gonna expect it this time. Let's just see where he goes from here then with the troubles.
Life, real life, real life, real life. I know you don't really understand it. I'm not allowed to regret my choice. I heard that love is a risk worth taking. I wouldn't know, never been that boy. Mama called me destructive. Oh yeah, said it ruined me one day. Yeah, 'cause every woman that loved me, oh yeah, I seem to push them away. That's real love. misery. I'm better off when I'm alone. That's real life.
Alright, there was just a lot in that last little bit there, talking about, like, very few get into heaven, and he's like, it's too late for him to change, and, and that is the thing too, because reality is that it's never too late to change. I mean, you know, the the guy that was on the cross that was there next to Jesus, he got to go to heaven, and he confessed that last moment right before death. So, this is another destructive thing where he talks about, when you're self-defeating yourself, that you don't, like, even listen to the logic of it and stuff like that, and then he even said that line too, "It's better off to be alone," and you know what? It isn't. I've said that to myself quite a bit, and I'm still kinda saying that to myself, that I'll probably never be in a relationship again because I'm better off alone. I'm this way, I don't hurt anybody, I don't do anything wrong, and, yeah, and that's why I'm trying to change. I used to have a lot of good friends, a lot of fun times, and then I just kinda stopped and became an introvert, and so I'm very happy that Halloween, I went out this last year, and then this weekend, yesterday, I actually took a day and went to some boat races with a bunch of my friends, and I saw friends that I haven't seen for years, and it was a lot of fun, and at points, it was uncomfortable. I have a hard time uh, interacting with people and stuff like that, which is weird since I'm doing a YouTube channel, I know, but, um, yeah, it's very difficult, and I can kinda see where he's coming from on this, and I feel bad for him, but I'm trying, and I'm hoping that I'm gonna be different, and, we'll see. Alright? Well, let's see how the weekend goes, how this one finishes up, and we'll see
Oh, oh,
if he has a
oh,
solution.
real love, real love. Ooh, mama talking that real life. Oh, 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 that real life, real life, real life, real that's real life. Oh, 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 real life. Ooh, mama talking that real life. Ooh, mama. Oh, 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 yeah, real life, real life, real life.
Wow. That's cool. I like how that just kinda ends like that. Alright, let's stop it there. I also just kinda get lost in his eyes here, sitting there looking at it, and feeling, you can kinda this song is like a reflection of his soul, and when you can look into his eyes, which is kinda like the gateway to the soul, I kinda get lost there a few times, like, just staring into his eyes. But, yeah, this was a really cool song. Like I said, these songs really hit close to home for me, and, I'm trying hard to be a better person and be a more extrovert and understand that people do love you and care about you, and, but a lot of times we just close that off and don't wanna hear that because we are so focused on our own pain and stuff like that. So, hey, you guys, thank you for checking this out with me. Yeah, if make sure you get help. If you guys feel lost and feel sad, don't do it alone, okay? People love you. There's people out there for you, alright? But with that, I will say goodbye, my YouTube family. Have a wonderful night. Thank you, Radu, and have everybody say thank you to her for showing me and you guys all this wonderful music, and, I would never see it without you, alright? Have a great night. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.